As we prepare for this year's upcoming Bridge to Bridge race, seems like it might be a good time to reflect back. Over the years, shoes evolved. Shoes became better. This is a typical example of one of the new style of barefoot running shoes. Other than looking great and feeling great on the foot, because the shoe practically sells itself. You put it on, it's like having a slipper on. But if you look at this, you can see how flexible it is. I can practically turn this shoe into a knot. The problem with this is if someone does try to run in a standard running form with heel strike first, the shoe becomes a little bit too inflexible, and it may lead to problems such as plantar fasciitis or shin splints. However, when this shoe is used in its intended form, where you would land on the ball of the foot and then push off, the shoe becomes quite comfortable and actually allows the runner to run in a pretty much pain-free fashion. This is another type of barefoot running shoe. This is one of the Minimalist shoes. And you can see that again, it's very, very flexible. This is intended to allow you to land on the ball of the foot. This is a stability shoe, meaning it has very good stability. So if you tend to pronate or flatten a little bit, it works extremely well for you. On the other hand, if you have the type of mechanics that requires some degree of cushioning or softening, this shoe is constructed in such a way that it absorbs shock very well. And it is for that reason that I tend to recommend this shoe to scores of our patients, because it seems to cover both sides of the biomechanical function and structure of the foot. This is an example of a pure motion control shoe. This shoe is as stable as they get. It's made extremely well. It does not bend, it does not flex. If you have a foot that tends to flex or bend or flatten, this shoe will go a long way towards preventing that excessive motion of your foot. And in many cases, we'll use this with an over-the-counter insert, or in other cases, with a prescription orthotic for those individuals that have severe foot problems. This makes a great match for someone with a flat foot. Someone with a flat foot that requires an orthotic will do great in this shoe. This will keep them as solid as can be. Clearly, not a minimalist shoe, not a barefoot running shoe. This is for the heel striker that requires good control, good protection, and good stability. Finally, when you go into the shoe store, spend some time talking to the employees. They have a wealth of knowledge on how the shoes are developed and what they're intended to do for you. And then pick out that shoe that you think works best for you and go out and enjoy the upcoming Bridge to Bridge race. Thank you.